No, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again, and this time we are finally on FIFA 19 as the early access has come out. So yeah, this weekend Manchester United have to face Wolves at Old Trafford, and I believe it's it is a 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday because I am going to it. So so the team I've gone for is kind of the same that beat Watford 2-1 last week, but instead we got the same front three: Sanchez, Lukaku, Lingard, and then we've got Pogba, Fellaini and Herrera. I picked Herrera just because I think Mourinho will play Herrera instead of Matic, because obviously Matic is suspended for this game as he got a red card in the last game, and I've just gone for the same back four as obviously because we played Luke Shaw and Dalot in the Champions League recently as well, so I thought, you know, give Valencia and obviously Ashley Young a great run as well, and obviously De Gea in net. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's play match. So last time Manchester United faced who did we face? Yeah, we faced Watford. We won 2-0. It was pretty much a really good victory for United. It was kind of like first half we were the better team, I thought, and then second half we kind of I don't know how to explain it. We kind of let them off a bit, and we should have finished them in that game. But yeah, it was just a weird. It's a tale of two halves. Let's just say that. So let's go. Oh, why is the? I don't want it on. How'd you turn off the thing? Hang on. Settings. Let's go to customize controls. Let's turn that off. All right, there we go. Right, okay. Right, yeah, so we won the game 2-1. The first goal was through Lukaku. It was a great cross from it was a free kick. I believe yeah. I've literally lost my trail of thought there. Yeah, it was a free kick from Ashley Young, and Fellaini got man. I thought Fellaini got man of match as he pretty much controlled that first half with his, with his aerialness and all that. So, yeah. So it was a free kick from Ashley Young, went straight through to. Oh, go on, get that in. Oh yes, look at that, Herrera with a goal, 1-0. Yeah. So it was a great free kick from Ashley Young straight to Fellaini, and Fellaini headed it across. Well, he controlled it with his chest like he normally does, headed it across, and then it went back out to Ashley Young, and then Ashley Young puts a good ball in for Lukaku, and then all Lukaku has to do is touch it, and it was in, and that's what he pretty much did. He kind of like touched it, and that was pretty much it, and it went in. The Watford players did think it was offside, but on the replay show it was onside, so that was the first goal. But before that, we did have a couple chances. Sanchez had a chance, Troy Deeney had a chance as well. I believe he had a shot, and De Gea made a good save. So that was that, and then literally pretty much 3 minutes later, we had a cross. We had a corner again. It's another set piece. It's 2 set piece goals as well in this game. Yeah, 2. It was Ashley Young yet again, straight to Fellaini. Fellaini controls it, and then he kind of heads it towards Chris Smalling, and Chris Smalling like controls it so good, and then he volleys it right into the net. It was a striker's finish, and it was a really good finish. Yeah, so then that was 2-0. So going into the second half, we was winning 2-0. We should have been winning 3-0 if it wasn't for Ben Foster. Pogba had a couple chances. I thought Pogba played really well that game as well, and he played really well in the Champions League as well this week as well. But yeah, he had a really good game. He had a couple shot saves from Ben Foster. Like I said, if it wasn't for Ben Foster, we would have been 3-0 in that first half. But yeah, it was a good performance that first half. But then second half started. We didn't really control the ball that much second half. We let it go. We were a bit sloppy, you know. We pretty much we kind of let the ball go a bit. We kept giving the ball away. It's just like a, you know, pretty much like a Man United of last season, really, where we had a good first half and then second half we were pretty poor. But yeah, that was that, and Watford did get a goal through. I think it's is it Andre Gray? It's just I think it was the Decore with on the wide on the right hand side, left hand side, and he put a good ball in. And is that a foul? Yes, thank you. He put a good ball in, and Andre Gray placed it into the net, and De Gea did get a hand to it, but yeah, it just went into the net. So then that was 2-1. So it was pretty much pressure from all that. And pretty much after that, Matic picked up a yellow and then picked up the other yellow. And yeah, pretty much after that, he got a second yellow and got a red card. And then right into the last minute, right into the last minute, he did get a set. He fouled another player. It was definitely yellow. It was a definite yellow card. You know, you shouldn't make those fouls, especially right at the last minute anyway. So then that was that, and then right at the last minute, De Gea made a really good save to keep us in the game. It's a world-class save, you know, classic De Gea save, and yeah, that was pretty much the game, really. Like I said, we had a really good game. It was a really good game first half, and then second half we kind of let it go, where we should have punished them, really. But Watford this season well, they've been a side that they come alive in the second half. Let's just say that. So we did well to finish off with 3 points, I believe, anyway. So, yes, Lukaku 2-0. Right. So yeah, going into this week, we had the Champions League, first game of the Champions League, where we faced Bern's Young Boys from Switzerland. And we won 3-0. It's 2 goals from Pogba, I believe. The first one was a great dribble strike from just outside the box. And then literally we had a penalty like 5 or 10 minutes later. It was a harsh penalty. It was a handball against one of the, I think it was the the left back. I'm not too sure. I can't remember his name. It was quite a weird name. But yeah, it was it was handball, but it was pretty harsh, I think. So we went into half-time 2-0. Young Boys were in it, though. Until Pogba scored, they were in it. And then after we scored, we pretty much controlled the game, really. And then after half-time, we had a really good set spell. You know, we pretty much controlled possession. They did have a couple shots, Young Boys, but then we kind of counter-attacked with Pogba, and Pogba put Martial through, and Martial got a bit of luck with the goal because it got deflected from the defender. But it was it's good deflection, let's just say that. It was a good deflection and it went in. And it was great to see Martial score. And then after that, he pretty much, like, his confidence was pretty good that second half, Martial. So you never know. We might see him this weekend, but I doubt it. I reckon he'll play the League Cup game after the Wolves game against Derby this week. So I wouldn't be surprised about that. Delo had a really good game as well. He had a really excellent game. He did make a couple mistakes, but most of the mistakes were because of the pitch. He pretty much like slid everywhere, but he played really well, Delo, and it looks like he's going to be a great right back for us. Especially will give Valencia a run for his money because. Yeah, I thought he was a really good right back. He was putting really good crosses in. He defended really well. It was just a good. Should we bring on Ashley Young? Yeah, let's bring on Shaw. Yeah, it was just a good game for the two young backs, right back and left back from Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot. So like I said, it was a really good game for those two. I wouldn't be surprised if Luke Shaw started this weekend, but I reckon Mourinho will put in. I don't know. He might put in Luke Shaw. I'm not too sure. He might bring Luke. Oh, that's a foul, or not? Can I get the ball, please? Yeah. So yeah. Yes, so we went into that game. We won that game at 3-0 in the end, and it was a really good scoreline for. Oh, a really good scoreline for that game. So going into this game, obviously Wolves are a bit of a bogey side. Well, they're a bit of a bogey side this season. I know it's only 4 games in, but yeah, they've been. It's been a bit of a weird. It's kind of a bit of a weird situation at Wolves, because they play pretty good, but then they play like defensively they're not as good, if you know what I mean. It's a bit weird at Wolves at the moment. They've got a great manager, they do play good football, but I just feel that, you know, that football will come undone once we get, you know, once you get like a load of games to them, you know, once the games come and go, I think that football, you know, won't be the same, obviously, and when it's like Christmas time. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, Wolves recently they beat Burnley. I think they had like 30 shots on target in that game. It was something ridiculous. Well, 30. No, yeah, I think it was just 30 shots, not on target. But it was really ridiculous stats wise. Oh, unlucky Pogba. Yeah, let's bring on Fred for Pogba. Why not? I wouldn't be surprised if Fred start as well. He did play in midweek against young boys, but I think Mourinho will go with Herrera in that midfield. So what else is there to talk about? Yeah, so Wolves, obviously, they are a good side. They're a bit of a bogey side this season. Obviously, they drew. Man City drew with them. I believe they have. I think they've only won two games and they've drawn 2. Or no, didn't they draw 2-1? But no, they drew 1, and then they've won 2 and lost 1, I believe. If I'm not too mistaken. But yeah, it's going to be a tough one for United. It's definitely going to be a tough one for United. I reckon if we can get a goal like we did. If we can start like we did in that first half against Watford, I reckon we could beat them. You know, pretty much. Like, I reckon we can win like 2-0 or something like that. But I've got a funny feeling that's not going to happen. I reckon it will be. I reckon it'll be a tight game. You know, it depends if Mourinho start. It depends what team Mourinho puts out, and I just hope that, you know, Sanchez. I thought Sanchez was quite poor against Watford, so I just hope like Sanchez does get a really good game. Oh, come on, Fred. Oh, Lukaku, that's offside. Yep. Won't be surprising, you know, if we do concede a goal, but I reckon it will be a tough game. I'm just not too sure if that's going to be the best thing, really. I don't want to see a tough game. I don't want to see a 1-0 victory, because obviously I'm going to it. But if we can get a goal in like the first 10 minutes and then control like the first half and do like we did against Watford, I reckon we will win the game. But it's going to be tough without Matic, because I think without Matic in that midfield, we sometimes it just sometimes doesn't work for our midfield. It's a bit of a worry. But yeah, we've won the game at 2. Well, was it 2-0? I'm sure it was 2-0. Yeah, we've won the game 2-0. But I think we've definitely. Yeah, we've won the game 2-0. I think it's going to be a hard game for us, but I don't know. It's going to be weird. It's just going to be one of those weird games. So anyway, guys, for my score prediction, yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. Like I said, I reckon Lukaku might get on the score sheet again, and then maybe Pogba. I'm not too sure. He's a bit on form at the moment, so. Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 Man United. So I'm going to end it here, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score predictions below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.